Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on December 22nd, 2022 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Bangun langgai tegiri Sri Guru Dhinakarinam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Hari Om Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. We will continue with the compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled Lord Chaitanya instructs Raghunath Das and again entrusts him to Swarup Damodar. Under the section, the meeting of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Raghunath Das Goswami. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antelila 6.228.
This go.
হরে কৃষ্ণ তপ্ত গৃহে সাধকের মঙ্গলার্থে আপনাকে তদ অভিমান রঘুনাথের স্বরূপ সমীপে নিজ কর্তব্য জিজ্ঞাসা আর দিন রঘুনাথ স্বরূপ চরণে আপনার কীর্ত লাগি কইলা নিবেদনে
Next day, Raghunath Das inquired at the lotus feet of Swarup Damodar about his duty. The Bhagavad Gita says that Vidhi Pranipatena Pariprashrena Sevaya.
Everyone should approach the spiritual master and surrender to him, ask him questions.
Everyone should approach a spiritual master, surrender unto him, and ask him questions.
Raghunath Das is asking what is his duty, what should he do?
So Raghunath Das is asking what is his duty, what should he do? Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antelila 6.229.
কে লাগি ছাড়াইলা ঘর না জানি উদ্দেশ কি মোর কর্তব্য প্রভু কর উপদেশ
I do not know why I have given up household life, he said. What's my duty? Kindly give me instructions.
Raghunath Das is the heir of a rich father and uncle.
So, Raghunath Das was the heir of the very rich father and uncle.
And so he's asking why are you all that up?
So he is asking why he had given all that up
And what's his duty?
and what is his duty. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antelila 6.230.
স্বয়ং মৌন থাকিয়া রঘুনাথের স্বরূপ ও গোবিন্দ দ্বারে প্রভুর সহিত কথাবার্তা প্রভুর আগে কথা মাত্র না কহে রঘুনাথ স্বরূপ গোবিন্দ দ্বারা কহায় নিজ বাত
Raghunath Das never even spoke a word before the Lord. Instead, he informed the Lord of his desires through Swarup Damodar Goswami and Govinda.
Raghunath Das informed Swadhamodar and Govinda.
So Raghunath Das informed Swarup Damodar and Govinda.
This way, if one informs the spiritual master,
So in this way, if one informs the spiritual master,
then they can get their answer
then they can get their answer.
like this. And now is getting an answer from Lord Chaitanya.
So like this, Raghunath Das was getting his answers from Lord Chaitanya. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antelila 6.231.
একদিন স্বরূপের প্রভুর সমীপে রঘুনাথের কর্তব্য জিজ্ঞাসা। প্রভুর আগে স্বরূপ নিবেদিলার দিনে, রঘুনাথ নিবেদয় প্রভুর চরণে।
The next day, Swarup Damodar Goswami submitted to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Raghunath Das has this to say at your lotus feet. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 6.232.
কি মোর কর্তব্যময়ী না জানি উদ্দেশ, আপনি শ্রীমুখে মরে কর উপদেশ।
I do not know my duty or the goal of my life. Therefore, please personally give me instructions from your transcendental mouth.
Raghunath Das is being submissive
So Raghunath Das is being submissive
and eager to know what he should do
and eager to know what he should do
in devotional service.
in devotional service.
So he's asking that
So he is asking them
humbly.
humbly. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 6.233.
দামোদর স্বরূপকে শিক্ষা গুরু রূপে বরণার্থ প্রভুর রঘুনাথকে আদেশ। হাসি মহাপ্রভু রঘুনাথের কহিল, তোমার উপদেশটা করি স্বরূপের দিল।
Smiling, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Raghunath Das, I have already appointed Swarup Damodar Goswami as your instructor.
One can only have one Diksha Guru,
So one can only have one Diksha Guru,
but they may have many Shiksha Gurus.
but they may have many Siksha Gurus.
So Lord Chaitanya told Raghunath Das he should take Swadhamodar as his Shiksha Guru.
So Lord Chaitanya instructed Raghunath Das that he should take Swarup Damodar as his Siksha Guru. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita 6.234.
মাধব গৌড়িয়ের নিত্য প্রভু বা গুরু শ্রী দামোদর স্বরূপী সমগ্র সাধ্য সাধন তত্ত্বের আচার্য। সাধ্য সাধন তত্ত্ব শিখ ইহার স্থানে, আমি তত নাহি জানি ইহ যত জানে।
You may learn from him what your duty is and how to discharge it. I do not know as much as he.
Lord Chaitanya is very humble.
So Lord Chaitanya is very humble.
He's aware of everything.
He is the knower of everything.
But he says that this devotee and that devotee are more than him.
But he says that this devotee and that devotee know more than him. Sri Chaitanya.
This is his humble presentation.
So this is his humble presentation. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 6.235.
তথাপি আমার আজ্ঞায় শ্রদ্ধা যদি হয়, আমার এই বাক্যে তবে করিহ নিশ্চয়।
Nevertheless, if you want to take instructions from me with faith and love, you may ascertain your duties from the following words. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 6.236.
প্রভু কর্তৃক রাগানুগা ভক্তি জাজির আচার বর্ণন। গ্রাম্য কথা না শুনিবে, গ্রাম্য বার্তা না কহিবে, ভালো না খাইবে আর ভালো না পরিবে।
Do not talk like people in general or hear what they say. You should not eat very palatable food, nor should you dress very nicely.
How about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he had high expectations
So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he had high expectations
of those in the renounced order.
for those in the renounced order.
And as he said here, don't talk gossip,
As he said here, don't talk gossip,
don't wear good clothes, don't eat all the foods.
don't wear good clothes, don't eat palatable foods.
But today's society is so materialistic.
But today's society is so materialistic.
When Prabhupada went to the bank to see his account,
What's that?
and Srila Prabhupada went to the bank
Srila Prabhupada went to the bank
in Calcutta.
in Calcutta.
He had an account there.
He had an account there.
The doorkeeper stopped him.
The doorkeeper stopped him.
Said, no beggars.
No beggars.
ಊರನ್ನ
Prabhupada, I have an account here.
Prabhupada said,
I have an account here.
Prabhupada said, I have an account here.
Let me see the manager.
I want to see the manager. Let me see the manager.
He said, I never go anywhere without devotees.
That's why he said, I never go anywhere without devotees.
So, our present world, they have to, we eat Krishna Prasad,
In present world, we eat Krishna prasadam,
and we have to wear clean and presentable clothing.
but we have to wear clean and presentable clothing.
500 years ago, a sadhu could do it once more austerity.
So 500 years ago, a sadhu could do much more austerity.
Now that can we imitate them? Neither can we imitate them.
Neither we can imitate him,
And if we do, we'll be stopped in society.
so if we do, it would shock the society.
So we have to dress like a gentleman.
So we have to dress like a gentleman.
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he was presenting that.
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he was presenting that.
ಜೈ
Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 6.237.
অমানি মানদ হইয়া কৃষ্ণ নাম সদালমে ব্রজে রাধা কৃষ্ণ সেবা মানসে করিবে।
Do not expect honor, but offer all respect to others. Always chant the holy name of Lord Krishna, and within your mind render service to Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says in his Amrita Pravaha Bhashya that when a man and woman are married, they beget children and are thus entangled in family life. Talk concerning such family life is called Gromya Katha. A person in the renounced order never indulges in either hearing or talking about such subjects, should not eat palatable dishes since that is unfit for a person in the renounced order. He should show all respect to others, but should not expect respect for himself. In this way, one should chant the holy name of the Lord and think how to serve Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan.
In Mayapur, in 1971,
So in Mayapur in 1971,
Siddhar Swami, I came with a brand new Puri rolling machine.
Sridhar Swami came with a brand new rolling machine, Puri rolling machine.
It seemed like a high-tech thing.
It seems like a high-tech thing. It seemed like a high-tech thing.
If you always roll Puris by hand,
We always roll Puri by hands.
and this one you could just press, and the Puri would be flat.
And this one, if you just press, and the Puri would be flat.
So I told him to try it out.
And we told him to try it out.
So he was sitting around, and he was pressing the pray and fry them in the ghee,
So we were sitting around and he was pressing the puri and frying it in the ghee
and giving us.
and giving it to us.
We had date gore.
And we had date gur.
We were taking the parties with date gore.
We were taking the puris with date gur.
Allah told me over.
And Prabhupada told me over.
This is not sannyas life.
This is not sannyas life.
We have to be very careful what we're doing.
So we have to be very careful with what we are doing.
Jai.
Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.238.
এই তো সংক্ষেপে আমি কইন উপদেশ স্বরূপের ঠাঁই হার পাইবে বিশেষ
I have briefly given you my instructions. Now you will get all details about them from Swarup Damodar.
Although the second time, Das was handed over to Sudamana
So for the second time, Raghunath Das was handed over to Swarup Damodar
Goswami
Goswami
to receive instructions from him.
to receive instructions from him. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.239.
পদ্যাবলিতে ধৃত শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য চন্দ্রোক্ত শিক্ষাষ্টকের তৃতীয় শ্লোক তৃণাদপি শুনেছে না তরুরপি সহিষ্ণুনা আমানিনা মানদেন কীর্তনীয় সদা হরি
One who thinks himself lower than grass, who is more tolerant than a tree, and who does not expect personal honor, but is always prepared to give respect to others, can very easily always chant the holy name of the Lord.
Someone gave to me
Someone came to me,
a book
gave to me a book
by Dale Carnegie,
by Dale Carnegie,
How to Make Friends,
How to Make Friends,
something like that.
something like that.
And the whole book, I think, what this process mentioned by Lord Chaitanya.
The whole book was nothing but this process mentioned by Lord Chaitanya.
Praise the deity, don't expect any praises. So.
You praise everybody and don't expect any praises from him.
Jai.
You'll be loved everywhere.
He will be loved by everybody.
Gaura Hari.
Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.240.
রঘুনাথের প্রভু পদবন্দন প্রভুর আলিঙ্গন এত শুনি রঘুনাথ বন্দিলা চরণ মহাপ্রভু কইলা তারে কৃপা আলিঙ্গন
Having heard this, Raghunath Das offered prayers at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the Lord, out of great mercy, embraced him.
Having been embraced of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
Having the embrace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
was certainly special mercy.
was certainly special mercy.
And Raghunath Das was given his merciful embrace
And Raghunath Das was given this merciful embrace
because of Lord Chaitanya's causeless mercy.
because of Lord Chaitanya's causeless mercy. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.241.
রঘুনাথের দামোদর স্বরূপানুগত্যে গৌর কৃষ্ণের অন্তরঙ্গ সেবা পুনঃ সমর্পিলা তারে স্বরূপের স্থানে অন্তরঙ্গ সেবা করে স্বরূপের সনে
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again entrusted him to Swarup Damodar. Thus Raghunath Das rendered very confidential service with Swarup Damodar Goswami. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Antaranga Sheba means refers to service performed in one's spiritual body. Swarup Damodar Goswami was formerly Lalita Devi. Raghunath Das Goswami, who was among his assistants, now also began to serve Radha and Krishna within his mind.
Raghunath Das Goswami was serving Lord Chaitanya, was a combined form of Radha and Krishna.
So Raghunath Das Goswami was serving Lord Chaitanya, who was a combined form of Radha and Krishna,
practically helping Swarup Damodar,
and practically helping Swarup Damodar,
and in his mind he was serving Radha and Krishna.
and in his mind he was serving Radha and Krishna. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.242.
প্রতি বর্ষের ন্যায় রথযাত্রার পূর্বে গৌড়ীয় ভক্তগণের পুরীতে আগমন। হেনকালে আইলা সব গৌড়ের ভক্তগণ, পূর্ববৎ প্রভু সবাই করিলা মিলন।
At this time, all the devotees from Bengal arrived, and as previously, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met them with great feeling.
They previously described this meeting between Bengal devotees and Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Previously, it is being described this meeting between the devotees from Bengal and Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
There was an intense exchange of devotional love.
There was an intense exchange of devotional love. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.243.
সকল ভক্ত সঙ্গে গুন্ডিচা মার্জন ও টোটায় মহোৎসব। সভা লইয়া কইলা প্রভু গুন্ডিচা মার্জন, সভা লইয়া কইলা প্রভু বন্য ভজন।
As he had previously done, he cleansed the Gundisha temple and held a picnic feast in the garden with the devotees. The Gundicha Marjana pastime was previously described. That was an annual affair. Taking Jagannath Prasad as a picnic in the garden.
Was also held.
That was also held.
This way, Lord Chaitanya, he was very accessible to his devotees.
Like in this way, Lord Chaitanya, he was very accessible to his devotees. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.244.
সগণ প্রভুর রথাগ্রে নর্তন, রঘুনাথের বিস্ময়। রথযাত্রার সভা লইয়া করিলা নর্তন, দেখি রঘুনাথের চমৎকার হইল মন।
The Lord again danced with the devotees during the Rath Yatra festival. Seeing this, Raghunath Das was struck with wonder.
Lord Chaitanya's dancing is literally out of this world.
Lord Chaitanya's dancing is literally out of this world.
And once seeing it, you cannot compare it to anything else.
And if one sees it, cannot compare it with anything else. When Raghunath Das saw this, he was struck with wonder. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.245.
রঘুনাথের ভক্ত পদবন্দন, অদ্বৈতের কৃপালাভ। রঘুনাথ দাস যবে সবারে মিলিলা, অদ্বৈত আচার্য তারে বহু কৃপা কইলা।
When Raghunath Das met all the devotees, Advaita Acharya showed him great mercy.
Raghunath Das had met Lord Chaitanya
So Raghunath Das had met Lord Chaitanya
in Shantipur,
in Shantipur,
which is the abode of Advaita Gosai.
which was the abode of Advaita Gosai.
Advaita Gosai here offered him special mercy.
Advaita Gosai here offered him special mercy. Thus ends the chapter entitled Lord Chaitanya instructs Raghunath and again entrusts him to Swarup Damodar. Under the section, the meeting of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Raghunath Das Goswami. So no birthdays today. No birthdays today. So Guru Maharaj is blessing all the devotees who have joined on Zoom and
All the devotees, they walked Amar Maharaj Sadhana Shishak Jatna Kachan.
আমি ধন্যবাদ জানাই যে সমস্ত ভক্তরা মহারাজের সঙ্গে এই কেয়ারে যুক্ত হয়েছেন শিষ্যদের যত্ন নেওয়ার ব্যাপারে।
Achanda Kitago,
আমি অত্যন্ত কৃতজ্ঞতা জানাই।
ইচ্ছা যায় আমার শিষ্য আমার সাথে সম্পর্ক আমি তাদের যত্ন করি, আমি আশীর্বাদ করছি এদের।
তো আমার ইচ্ছা যে আমার সমস্ত শিষ্যা তাদের আমার ব্যক্তিগতভাবে তাদের যত্ন নেওয়া, দেখাশোনা করা।
জাপান ডিভোটিস এখন
এবং আমার গ্রন্থ পড়ে আমার গ্রন্থ নিয়ে সাহায্য করতে পারে, বিতরণ করতে পারে।
এবং প্রভুপাদের গ্রন্থগুলি পড়বে, গ্রন্থগুলি বিতরণ করতে সহযোগিতা করবে।
এবং এই জীবন যাতে শেষ জীবন হয়ে যায়,
এই জীবন যাতে তার শেষ জীবন হয়,
যাতে এইভাবে আমি সাহায্য করছেন, এটা আমি কৃতজ্ঞ।
এইভাবে যারা আমাকে সাহায্য করছেন বা করবেন আমি তাদের কাছে কৃতজ্ঞতা
I'd like to
জানাই।
offer everyone my special blessings.
So I would like to offer everyone my special blessings.
Thank you for watching our videos. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.